published 1652 est, the 28th of December 2017, updated 2213 est, the 28th of December 2017. Alexis Sanchez is one of the elite breed of footballers capable of seizing a game when they fancy and shaking it into a different shape. He used to do it often, back in the days when his energy, willpower and goals fueled Arsenal's ambition. This season, not so much. Without playing especially badly, he has not been quite the same source of inspiration. Not until last night when, 4 days before the year ends and the transfer market opens, the Sanchez of old returned with a bang, with 2 goals in 4 second-half minutes. It was the first time he had struck twice in one game since May, and it proved enough to secure 3 points for an Arsenal team who have been struggling to win away from home. Alexis Sanchez celebrates after his second goal in 4 minutes saw Arsenal go 31 up and take control of Thursday's game. Andros Townsend is embraced by Wilfried, Zaha left and Jeffrey Schlupp right after he crashed home the equalising goal. Schkodran Mustafi punches the air in celebration after his smart finish from a tight angle gave Arsenal the lead at Selhurst Park. Even then, the focus was drawn to the team's muted celebrations, sparking comments from Thierry Henry and Graham Souness in the Sky Sports studio about team spirit. These were not well received by Arsene Wenger, but thorny questions about Sanchez will not go away until he signs a new contract or leaves the club. The same can be said for Mesut Ozil and Jack Wilshere, also out of contract at the end of the season and both impressive on Thursday night. Schkodran Mustafi struck first to give the visitors a half-time lead, but Andros Townsend levelled soon after the interval. Selhurst Park was rocking and the home crowd detected blood when Sanchez stepped forward. One flash of his right boot restored Arsenal's lead, and one burst of pace and a deft touch with the outside of his right thigh helped him to control a splendid pass from Wilshere and make it 31. James Tomkins reduced the deficit in the closing minutes with a header from a corner, but Wenger's team survived on a night when the manager equalled Sir Alex Ferguson's record of 810 Premier League games. Arsenal boss Arsene Wenger was taking charge of his 810th Premier League game, tying a record held by Sir Alex Ferguson. Arsenal striker Alexandre Lacazette attempts to control the ball under pressure from Crystal Palace defender Schlupp. Mustafi reacted well to side-foot home Arsenal's opener from a tight angle after Julian Speroni saved from Lacazette. The Crystal Palace goalkeeper watches as Mustafi's effort rolls across the line to put Arsenal in front at Selhurst Park. The defender was congratulated by his Arsenal teammates after putting the away side 10 up in the 24th minute. Palace had opened with the confidence of a team unbeaten in the previous 8 games and, with 2 up front and wilfried Zaha in threatening form, did not come out with a plan to stifle the contest. If anything, their sense of adventure provided Arsenal with the time and space to settle into their rhythm, and the visitors were well on top by the time Mustafi broke the deadlock. Julian Speroni gathered one effort from Wilshere, impressive in midfield as he started a 4th Premier League game in a row, but despite making plenty of saves the Palace goalkeeper did not exude authority. Speroni pushed aside Alexandre Lacazette's curling shot straight to Mustafi and the centre-half adjusted his feet quickly to apply a clean finish, first time from an acute angle. Zaha attempts to escape the attentions of Arsenal defenders Callum Chambers left and Hector Bellerin right. Arsenal midfielder Mesut Ozil, who missed a great chance to make it 20 to the away side, prepares to head the ball. Christian Benteke attempts to chest the ball under pressure from Chambers during the first half. On Thursday evening there was a hint of offside against Sanchez as Lacazette went for goal, but there was no proof he had interfered with the goalkeeper's vision. The goal stood and travelling fans celebrated with the chorus mocking their own disappointing away form. Arsenal might have settled the game before half-time but missed a cluster of opportunities. Speroni made a splendid reflex save to deny Ozil as he burst clear onto a pass from Sanchez, and Lacazette lashed another effort wide. Ozil sliced through again to confront the goalkeeper again but was unable to fashion a shot on goal. Instead he tried to squeeze the ball square to Lacazette and the pass was too heavy. Zaha was booked as he argued with referee Michael Oliver at half-time, and Roy Hodgson's team were fired up when they returned. Townsend showed great technique as he executed a controlled finish from the edge of the area after Zaha's precise cutback. Townsend right runs off in celebration as his shot crashes into the bottom corner to draw the home side level against Arsenal. The winger is greeted by Schlupp as he toasts scoring his first goal of the season for Palace with a low finish into the corner. Arsenal players are left ejected after Townsend's equalised for Palace 3 minutes into the second half at Selhurst Park, Jack Wilshere rises highest to win a header over James McArthur during a midfield battle in Thursday's Premier League clash. Townsend swept in the equaliser from a cross by Zaha, who then forced Petr Cech into a save and released Jeffrey Schlupp, who buried a shot into the side netting from an angle. Palace sensed the victory, but Sanchez had other ideas. First, the Chilean pounced on a ball laid back in the penalty box by Lacazette, and lashed it towards goal. His shot flew through the legs of Tompkins and beat Speroni for power at his near post. 4 minutes later, Wilshere picked out his run with a long pass from midfield. Sanchez took a touch on the run and poked the ball past the advancing goalkeeper. Sanchez thumped in Arsenal's second just past the hour mark as his rasping shot caught out Speroni at his near post. Sanchez celebrates with Laurent Koscielny after he smashed his shot home to put Arsenal back in front on 62 minutes. Sanchez showed great composure to collect Wilshere's pass and finish past the onrushing Palace goalkeeper Speroni. The Chilean forward scored his second in just 4 second-half minutes to put Wenger's side 31 up against Palace. Tompkins sparked a breathless finish through 4 minutes of added time, but there was no late equaliser for Crystal Palace for them, a first defeat in 9 games and an end, for the time being at least, to their upward mobility under Hodgson. For Arsenal, 3 points keep them in touch with the top 4 and more scrutiny on Sanchez as the transfer market prepares for business. Lacazette was frustrated after he was substituted off during the second half of the Premier League clash at Selhurst Park. Zaha shows his frustration after he skewed a header wide just 6 yards out from goal with Palace chasing the game. Petr Cech is helpless as James Tompkins' header goes past him to ensure a nervy finish to the match at Selhurst Park. Tompkins charges back to the centre circle after his header made at 32 with just a minute of normal time remaining. Goal scorers Townsend and Sanchez embrace after the match as Arsenal collected just their third away league win this season. Roy Hodgson applauds the Palace fans after the Eagles saw their 8-match unbeaten run ended at the hands of Arsenal. Wilshere claps the away supporters at the final whistle after delivering his most impressive performance of the season so far.